All things built by men will pass away. No matter how beautiful, no matter how impressive, all of our constructions at the end of the day can be fleeting. This is what Jesus says in today's gospel, as he even speaks about the marvelous temple in Jerusalem and how one day one stone will be not resting upon another. All things pass away. But there is another life, a life that is offered by God, a life that does not pass away. It is an eternal life, an everlasting life that is offered to you and to me. We come into that life through the judgment of Jesus Christ. One day, Jesus will judge our lives. And based on that judgment, we will either be in heaven with him forever or in hell, far away from him for all of eternity. So his judgment is extremely important to us because it's through this passing world that finally we're able to enter into eternity. Eternity, therefore, depends upon what we do in this passing, fleeting existence of ours. So life is full of seriousness. It really does matter because one day Jesus will come and ask me to account for my life, for the gifts that he gave me and for the life that I have lived. How have I loved God and neighbor? So this judgment is extremely important. So one has to ask, when is it coming? I would like to be prepared for this judgment, obviously. Well, we don't know the exact answer to that. Jesus says that he will come like a thief in the night. So we don't know exactly when his second coming will be here. All we do know is that it is closer today than it was yesterday. And what I would say, though, is that the key to his second coming is to simply be prepared. We should be living our lives in such a way that we are prepared to encounter Jesus at that final judgment. How do we do that? I think the answer is actually rather simple. Living in the present. Being able to live this moment for God and the next moment for God and every moment for him as best we can. I think if we do that, living in the present, it can change things dramatically. A little experiment that I do sometimes and that you might want to try as well is think, if you knew that Jesus was coming back for his second coming by the end of today, what would you change right now before his return? Well, if you can answer that question, I would say, why not start to make that change right now? Why wait till tomorrow? Tomorrow might never happen. Always be prepared to give an account for the grace that God has given you and for the expectations he has for you of loving God and neighbor. The key is to not be afraid, to live in the present, to act as though this moment were the most important one. And if you do, and do that in every moment of your day, I think you'll have nothing to fear on the day of judgment. May God bless you.